I go up across the guy, and he goes, and then he's like, "Nani?" And he starts fucking shooting at me. I'm invisible, bro. How the fuck do you see me?
Hello, and welcome to the Not Good Enough podcast, hosted by David and Andy, reporting live on September 16th. That's David.
And that's Andy.
This is episode Untitled.
What do you mean?
How's it going, David?
I put the title on there, man. Episode 26, Rainbow Butterfly Toes.
Rainbow Butterfly Toes.
Yep. I don't know, dude. My pharmacist gave me this name to name the episode, so here we are.
Okay.
Yeah, so welcome us.
Yes.
Damn, welcome us. Jesus, man. Right, I was speaking perfectly before we started recording.
Yeah, no pressure, right?
Yeah.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yep. All right. As you can see,
And
we
we're
got
done.
this. Yeah. As you can see, we got the soundboard to work.
Yeah.
Andy. Yep.
Yeah. So this should be interesting. I am gonna mess up.
Yep. Are you gonna
Because-
use the soundboard to congratulate the soundboard?
No, there's no positive tones that I have.
Really? It's not like we didn't plan this like 3 minutes ago, or when we're gonna use the sound to when we say that we have a soundboard.
Oh wait.
So we have a soundboard, guys. Jesus.
COVID.
You okay? Fuck.
Nope.
Fuck. Aggressive ass fucking sneeze.
Oh,
man.
it burned.
Now you know how I feel.
Well,
work
you probably
together.
gave it to me. Oh, we're all gonna die.
Yeah, remember when we worked together? I would sneeze and I would go on one knee and I would just fucking hold my chest, clench it as hard as I can.
Mhm.
Hopefully I didn't die.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't do that anymore. I think my body's like, yeah, we got you, bro. We're not gonna kill you. We're not gonna tease you anymore. You fucking
Nope.
degenerate fuck.
And then every time you sneezed, you're like,
As you can see, Andy loves the soundboard.
Oh, I
and
love
I
it.
have no
It's
buttons.
fun.
I have no
fun.
buttons to play with. And sometimes I want to use the soundboard and be like, "Oh, Andy, here we go with," but I can't use it because we don't have one on my side. We only have one for Andy's side. So, oh, look, he's prepping something up. Go ahead and play it.
oh, I don't.
Oh, you're under pressure. Oh, no pressure. Go ahead.
Yeah,
Got
I'm
it?
just like, I didn't wasted.
All right. So,
Anyway.
all right. So
So
let's
this
go ahead and get to the episode. What's new with us, Andy? You got the new soundboard. Yeah, it took you a couple days apparently. What's up?
Yeah,
with that?
it wasn't easy, and because I don't do this full time, so
Barely part time.
yeah, man, it's part time job, man. It's
Damn,
tough.
nice. Love those part times.
Mm-hmm.
But
But once I start doing it, then I have some fun, and I'm like, good times.
So anything else besides the obviously your new proud not
Yeah.
creation, but
In order to get this to work, I needed to figure out how to actually get this program to record while we're doing the video with the hardware, audio, and I didn't know that what I needed existed. Right?
Yes,
So I'm
yes.
like, I'm going through everything.
everything.
That
Say-
fucking sneeze, man. Like,
Say it with your
burned my
chest,
throat.
bro.
The everything. That actually works.
Yeah, there you go.
Anyway, it's a virtual mixer, basically. So kind of like how this is a physical mixer, I needed a virtual mixer. So now it works.
Yeah, well, we got a mixer, and then we got it hooked up to a mixer inside the what's this shit
Computer?
called? Yeah, I was gonna say computadora, which is just computer in Spanish, but I forgot. Yeah, so it seems like you had a productive week. It only took you about you had the soundboard since what? A couple years ago. I talked about the soundboard on
6
episode
years.
1.
I've had it for 6 years.
I mentioned the soundboard on episode 1, so here we are, episode 26 with a working soundboard. So
Hey, man. Baby steps.
baby step, yep. Damn. Okay, so what's episode 50 got in store for us, man? Are we actually gonna get viewers?
And if we make it that far.
What you mean you're not gonna make it that far?
If we make it that far.
Like physically or like as a group?
You never know.
Oh man, me and Andrew are gonna get in a fight.
Anyway.
So yeah, so that's new with you. With
That's
me,
new with me, yeah. What's
with
new
me,
with you?
it's just I'm just taking life in a stride. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Focusing on I got my new anime episode coming up. Hopefully next week it's up. I have to edit it. I finally got the video and everything. Took me like dead ass like 4 hours just to record the anime episode. To record it, to get my program to work, which was inexplicably not working that day, and then also trying to get the damn footage from the anime so I could edit it in with the video. So it's gonna be a nice little video that we got. It's gonna be highly edited. And I'm learning the program, so hopefully it'll get better.
Yeah, man.
A couple of anime episodes too.
Yeah, look at us. We're going farther and farther involved in this, so it's taking longer and longer to do. You know, because we're doing more stuff.
I mean, is it taking longer?
It did. It took you hours to do the thing.
Yeah, I mean that takes me. I mean, it took me hours because the shit wasn't working. I just didn't. It was my first time doing it.
It's part of the problem.
Well, once you know how to do it, like when I was editing the audio when I first started, it should take me a couple hours. Now it should take me like 10 minutes. I can do this shit in 10 minutes. It's gonna be easy.
Yep.
I just know what to do now. I know the shortcuts and all that. With the anime thing is what took the longest was trying to get the footage for the anime.
Yeah.
Like from the anime, so I could edit it in, because everything I tried wasn't working. But now that I know something that does work. Next time it's gonna be like 2 hours instead of 4.
There you go.
Yeah.
And time after that, it's probably gonna be an hour, maybe.
Yeah. Next time after that, it's gonna be 5 minutes.
We'll see.
Yeah, we'll find out. But yeah, anime episode hopefully coming out next week. I'm gonna be talking about Why the Hell Are You Here, Teacher. Andy saw like 45 seconds of it, and he was.
I was like, turn that shit down.
I mean, he was sticking a suppository in his teacher's ass. What better of a situation would you want to be in, Andy, that you stick a suppository in your teacher's ass? And not only that, you mistake the hole the first time and you put it in her vagina first. What better world is there? There's not. There's not a better world than that, man.
And I bet that teacher was like...
Was that the one you meant to do?
No, the next one.
They ask you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine, and you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I didn't know you had that one.
How did I get myself into this predicament that I'm required to have one of my students do this to me?
Well, she likes him. Well, you'll watch the show. Watch the episode.
No, I'll pass.
Not even my own co-host will fucking support me.
I don't care for anime, so...
Nope.
Okay, well, I try to make it interesting, but thank you. All right, so let's just go ahead and go to the first segment of the show.
Show updates.
Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right. Show updates. I'm so sorry. Show updates. So, Anchor, we got 11 plus views, plays from last week. Shit. From last week, we got 11 more. So, whatever the number was, we got 11 more. So, we're more now.
We're at 357 total.
Yeah, we're at more now. YouTube,
we're at more now.
Yeah. We're at more now. YouTube, we got 67 views in the last 28 days. The good thing about it is our watch time actually went up. The duration that people watch, the average time went up, to the last 28 days. It was 6.12 hours in total of views, which shit's amazing. Thank you guys for listening.
Unfortunately,
and
I haven't really been looking at that metric.
Yeah, I just got an email today.
Yeah,
and it showed me, and I was
shared
like, holy shit, things up. Yeah, so
Sweet.
Obviously you guys are liking it, so video's the way to go. So we're gonna support it
I
in
guess
whatever
you like
way we
seeing
can.
faces.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. Look at Andy. At least with me, you can only see this, and then you can't see my neck. The side of my head you can't see. You can't even see my ears. I always wear black. You can't see. You can see my legs. That's about it. So unless you find my legs sexy, which, come on now.
Mm-hmm.
Shit, fat as fuck.
You know your intro.
It's your boy,
Skinny penis. Yeah, you know me. Andy, we were talking about this earlier. We might as well just bring it up.
Yeah.
The code name for my dick.
Yeah.
Tommy Torpedo.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
You sink a lot of battleships, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Numbers only get higher.
Speaking of sound bites, this was the perfect sound bite for last week's episode. We were talking about that guy.
Sepatitties, man.
Sepatitties. When he got the sepatitties.
Growing a penis in his arm.
Yeah, and so this is basically him.
My dick fell off.
That poor guy.
That shit's fucking hilarious. That shit's fucking hilarious. I love that soundbite so much, man.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the waveform tattooed on my arm.
Oh, is that like your significant other saying "I love you"? No, it's actually.
My dick fell off.
Yeah, something like that actually. Something similar.
Amazing.
So all right. So now that we're done goofing off, let's go ahead and talk about the current events. Yeah,
There
you know
we
what
go.
it is. You know what it is.
It's almost like we know what we're doing now.
Almost. Episode 26 we got here now.
It's never gonna be good.
Never. That's literally why we picked out the name of the show.
That's right. Yeah, no pressure on our part.
Yeah. So speaking of something that has pressure on their part, PlayStation 5. I guess they have pressure. I mean, the shit's gonna be fire either way.
Under pressure.
Yeah. So PlayStation 5, the showcase was actually today, September 16th. They showcased a whole bunch of games. They showcased the price, which actually did you have a soundbite going on? Oh, okay. Which is you scared the fuck out of me, man. You doing these fucking movements?
Don't worry
not
about
ready
it.
for it. All right. So yeah, the digital only edition comes out to be $400. And then the disc version of the console comes out to be $500, which is actually much cheaper than what I thought initially. I thought the disc version was going to be like $500 to $550, and then the the digital $500 to $550, the disc $600 to $650.
You basically thought it was gonna be $100 more.
Yeah,
Than what it's coming out to be.
So now I won't feel as bad. After I pre-order this shit, which actually pre-orders start tomorrow at September 17th, which is actually going to be
officially
yesterday if you guys listen to this when it
That's
comes
right.
out on Friday.
Yeah.
So I'm like midnight. I'm gonna check the website and see if it's up. You know what I'm saying? So,
Well, let's see. So, despite being scheduled to start on September 17th, many retailers are already allowing pre-orders.
well, I was
And
trying, but
Of
right
course, you know what happens with that. All those sites crash.
before. Oh yeah.
So not all retailers are quite ready for pre-ordering. Some are currently letting you register to pre-order, which it's like pre-ordering to pre-order.
Yeah, that's
And you'll be notified when ordering begins. So then you can go back on their site and then get
Pre-order.
it, which makes no fucking sense. If you're going to pre-order, just get into the list. You just get into the queue and then you're done. Right? You get the payment information, like all that stuff. Like you literally just pre-order. I don't understand that concept, David.
So here's why I think they're doing it. I think they're doing it because they're gonna offset the notification of the pre-ordering. So if they send out, let's say 1,000 people signed up for the pre-order, right?
Yeah.
You know, and they're gonna get notified when the pre-ordering's ready.
So they're going to blast the first 200.
They're gonna blast the first 200, and they're expecting those people to get on within the next 30 minutes or whatever. And once
Sure.
the 30 minutes up, they're probably going to notify the other, 200 on the list and the next ones. They're probably
Sure.
going to offset it like that so they can control traffic into the server, which
Yeah.
is probably the reason why they're doing it. It doesn't say exactly, but that's the only thing that I
Maybe.
can infer.
But then, you'll got like consumers like you that's refresh.
Refresh. The thing is, I barely have money to buy it.
Yeah, I know, man. What are you going to have to sell one of your shoes or just not buy like one or two pairs?
No, I'm not buying shoes. I mean, I say that every fucking year. I say that. But no, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell my PS3. I have a PS3 that I bought.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, I'm just going to sell that. I have a whole bunch of games that I had before, so I'm going to sell those too. It's not going to give me a ton of money, but enough to where I could look at my bank account and not sob, but quietly cry.
Yeah, and you're like,
Yeah, just screaming for my life. On the inside, because I'm at work when most of this shit happens. But yeah,
oh, yeah, that's right, because you're like $165.
fuck. I mean, I have like 800 something right now, which is not good. But
It's just over the second half of the month, and rent's coming up.
no, but we get paid next week.
Uh-huh.
No,
and there's
not-
a PS5 involved.
Yeah, okay. There is. I mean, I saved some money up for the PlayStation 4. I'm 5. I guess it's just more like I thought I would have more money than what I at this moment than what I.
Nope.
No. Okay. Yeah. Thought I was gonna have more money, and God was like,
Nope.
"Nope." Fuck you thought this was, man? We ain't never did this before.
Yeah, your bank account.
He needs some milk.
Fuck, man. Yo, you're making me spit all over my fucking mic, man.
Nope.
No, why would you?
Shit.
Would you stop spitting?
Yo. This shit's funny, man. Sorry.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, it's fun.
I was planning. The only thing really that's changed, I was planning on getting the disc version. I'm planning on getting the digital version now. Looking
Well,
back
you're
at
gonna
it,
save $100.
I'm gonna save $100. I have some games right now for the PlayStation 4 that are on disc, and I wanted the disc version of PlayStation 5 because most of those games are gonna get upgraded or whatever the fuck. So I was planning on playing them, but looking back at it, the games that I wanted to play on the PlayStation 5 was Battlefront 2, which I can't even fucking play because the dude from India stole my fucking EA account, and it will not let me link another one to that fucking PlayStation account. And when I talk to customer service, they're like, "Yeah, tell us to call you or call us." But then when I say, when I click the call option, it says, "Oh, calling is temporarily unavailable due to COVID." So I gotta wait till this fucking virus is done, and we get another fucking case of bubonic plague before I can fucking get my EA account back. So no Madden, no FIFA, no fucking Battlefront, none of that. It's sad. It's sad out here, man. I'm a sad boy. Nope. Sad boy out here. But yeah, really, that's the only thing that changed. I'm just gonna get the digital only.
Okay.
Which
Well,
I like buying digital because it's so much easier. I have space.
well, maybe even the console's gonna be smaller too, because
It doesn't look any smaller. It's just
No?
If you look at the pictures, it's just missing the bar with the
just
thing.
missing a part. That's all. They
Yeah, just
ripped
missing
shit
the
off.
slit.
Yeah.
Which I mean, I could just probably just make a slit. Fucking imagine I could just make a whole line right on the PlayStation 5.
Pussy.
Yep.
Yeah, that's you.
Yep. I don't know. I like my pussies outies. We had that conversation at work today, actually.
Mission failed. We'll get them next
What
time.
do you mean mission failed? No, what do you mean mission failed?
Go on.
Okay, so we were having that conversation at work, actually, about innies and outies, but not belly buttons, but like vaginas. You know how some of the lips are like in and some of the lips are like out? I was having this conversation with a girl.
Totally appropriate.
I was having this, at work, we talk about everything.
Uh-huh.
Like, everything.
Right.
Yeah, we talked about
Sure.
my third ball, everything. Everything. Yep.
Okay, go on.
Hey, our show, we can talk about what we want. So, yeah, innies and outies. So, I can just make an innie on my PlayStation 5. Boom. This version. Save $100. All I need is a drill bit. A long, flat one.
It's gonna be a hot item, man.
Oh, yeah. So, I'm definitely copping this. Like, midnight hit, Andy. If I'm still here, which I'll probably not be,
refresh.
I got the page bookmarked on my phone.
Look at you.
Yeah.
You know, already.
Oh yeah. As soon as you told me about that article, because I thought it was gonna start tomorrow.
You got all excited.
I was like, send me the link.
Yeah, and you're like, go on Amazon real quick.
Click it.
Click
it.
Scroll up. Click it.
Click it. Let me see. Where's the button? Scroll down.
So yeah, Best Buy,
Best
GameStop, Best Eye,
Sonazam.
Sony, Amazon, Wally Mart, and Target.
Oh, Target has it too.
Yeah, allegedly.
I'm not too high class to go to Target.
Update sold out.
Shit,
Ah!
dude. At 5 p.m., Walmart sold out of pre-orders. Jesus.
That's absurd, man.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy. So I mean, do you have anything else to add to it?
Nothing new for me. No. I don't know. I got the Xbox One. I went the other way on that path from PlayStation to Xbox, like you either you're on both paths or you go one
Yeah,
way.
you're a fucking PC nerd.
Nope.
But
Right.
PC Master Race.
You're one of those, Andy?
Look
Jesus.
at my setup.
I mean, yeah, sure, but it's not like you play fucking CSGO all day. You play Satisfactory, but you only need one screen for it. You're outdoing
It's
yourself,
true.
bud.
No, I got other things going on too. I got a podcast going, or I'm watching YouTube, or whatever it is.
You don't watch our podcast.
I got podcasts going.
Yeah, you
I don't
watch
listen
every
to our
po-
show.
Yeah, that's fucked
Why
up.
the fuck would I do that?
What do you mean?
I was there. I already heard it.
Yeah, but that doesn't count to our views, dick.
I'm sorry.
All right, so let's go ahead and go to the next segment, which is actually a continuation of our conversation, games. All right, so this week we're going to talk about Wolfenstein Youngblood, and by we I mean I, because Andy does not have money to pay to play all these games.
I went to college. I can't afford it.
I went to college and I dropped out, and I can't
you
afford it.
you got out.
I dropped out.
Good for you.
Do
Long story.
do drugs, kids.
Keep David employed.
They're gonna take that out of context and send that up to my fucking boss. Like, he said, do drugs, and then she's gonna be like, that was satire. We know, David.
Works in a pharmacy.
Yeah. All right, so we're gonna talk about Wolfenstein Youngblood. We're actually gonna have gameplay that was recorded down here on this segment, on the section right here of the screen. So this game is a first-person shooter with RPG elements. It's made by the people who make the Wolfenstein games. It's a Bethesda game.
Because it's Wolfenstein.
Right, yeah. Yeah,
Yes.
continuation. What's different between this game and the other games is this one's actually co-op. So you can play co-op on this. Online only, not couch co-op, which is kind of sad, but nobody comes to my house yet. But so I played this with my good friend Becca, which is actually Micah's sister's best friend, who I met her like 2 years ago on PlayStation, and we started becoming friends. So we're good. We're good friends on that front, and we played Wolfenstein together. And there was a couple things I really did not like about the game. Overall, it's the type of game that I would like. It's it's a first-person shooter. It has RPG elements. It has upgrade systems, all that stuff. Co-op, which is nice. It has everything that I want, that I like, and it has really good movement. I like the movement as well, except for one thing that I'll get to. But it has a lot of flaws in my thing. I feel like they didn't flesh out a lot of ideas. The skill tree is so it's whatever. It's small. It's a small skill tree. There's 3 different segments, but they're all 3 small. The leaning mechanic is fucking the worst fucking leaning mechanic that I've ever seen in any fucking video game.
The worst?
What did I say?
Was that what you said? The worst?
I guess. Yeah, the worst leaning mechanic that I've ever seen
Okay.
in a fucking game before. And here's an example. Here's why I think this shit's retarded. So the lean button is L1, right? And then aiming is L2, and R2 is shooting, obviously. But leaning is L1. You cannot toggle your lean. You cannot toggle it. That means you have to hold the fucking button to lean the whole time, right? And you can't. There's no setting to change it. You cannot do it. You cannot remap the button either. Cause you know how uncomfortable it is to have a controller in your hand and then do the give me that controller right there. Let me see that. You know how uncomfortable it is to do this while aiming and also shooting. This shit's uncomfortable as fuck. Cause you have to aim with the L2. Leaning is L1, and you have to move the stick to lean in whichever way you're leaning to. Then you're aiming with the right stick, and then you're shooting with R2. That's annoying as fuck. You're using every finger. I mean, which I'm not saying I don't have the capacity to do it motor wise, but
I think you don't have the capacity. You got like a 3, 4 digit. You are limited to a 4-digit capacity, I think. That requires 5.
Okay. Dick. Jesus. You're gonna tell me that's not uncomfortable?
No,
uncomfortable as
it was weird. Yeah.
It's uncomfortable as hell. And the thing is, it has so much potential. And then it's sometimes like 30% of the time, if you're like behind a wall and cover, crouch behind it, and you hold L2 to aim, it'll lean automatically for you. God willing if it does it, man. Barely ever. Fucking rarely as fuck. And it works when it wants to, and it's all glitchy. Shit's annoying. At least give me the option to toggle it. You know, I can hit L1 if I could just toggle it. If I don't have to hold it while I'm aiming and look at all these enemies that will shoot rockets at you, and you have to constantly move. And then the cover that you're behind is fucking breakable. I mean, the game has so much potential, but it's just ruined with the fucking leaning mechanic. And Becca knows this because, man, when I was playing with Becca, I was bitching the whole time about this leaning mechanic. This shit's stupid. Also, another stupid thing. You can go invisible in the game. There's like an ability to go invisible. They can still fucking see you. I can understand if you could hear me, but there's been times where the guy, I'm in front of the guy, but I'm crouching, you know, to make no noise, and I'm invisible, and the fucking guy just goes, huh? Do the little Metal Gear Solid thing. I go up across the guy, and he goes, and then he's like, "Nani?" And he starts fucking shooting at me. I'm invisible, bro. How the fuck do you see me?
Invisible, man.
Okay, then don't make that a fucking perk that you can start out with. Fucking invisibility. That's fucking stupid, man. And then,
yeah. So I bet you're like,
oh fuck! I can't believe you've done this.
Can't believe you've done this, Bethesda. It's annoying as hell, and it's
But it's Bethesda. I mean, what do you want from them?
I mean, I've rarely ever played Bethesda games. I never played Fallout.
Welcome
I played
to Bethesda. This is it.
But, well, Bethesda is one of those like AAA game studios. So,
yeah, which is why this is a big problem.
Right.
Because, you know, stuff like this, stop, like, having issues.
Well, there's actually a couple things that it didn't come off as a Bethesda game, and I'll get into it now. But with the Bethesda studio behind it, you would think that they would have the ideas fleshed out and all that. And I've only played Skyrim. That's the only Bethesda game I've ever played before. And I barely played it. Never beat it. Only played like 6 missions or whatever. But even then, it had good ideas, and it allows you to do a lot of options. This game, it acts like it wants you to do. It gives you all these options. You can go in loud, you can go in stealthy, but then the stealth is shit. Stealth is shit. They see you when you're invisible. There's really no extra mechanics. Eventually, they'll seal you. Jesus Christ! They'll seal you. They'll see. Right?
Nope.
Yep.
Nope.
You're gonna. All right. Okay. They'll see you. Eventually, even if you kill one guy, they're gonna the guy's gonna turn around miraculously, even though he didn't hear anything, and he's doing patrol and looking forward. He'll turn around and be like, "Oh, I see you now. No, you're not invisible." Yeah. Shit's annoying as fuck. And then in terms of Bethesda usually has these wide ass open world games,
right?
With like Fallout and Skyrim's big as hell. All these games, yet this game has so many loading screens. Because each level, each map is a little tiny map, and then you have to fast travel between them instead of having it all connected.
Well, that sounds like Fallout, and it also sounds like Skyrim.
Well, I believe the map
loading screens. Like every time, like for Fallout, when you would go into like a enclosed building, like there's a loading screen because you got to go in to the building and then.
Well, when I was playing Skyrim, I didn't come into anything like that. Well, obviously fast travel, but you could just walk there. In this game, you want to go from one mission to the other mission, you got to fast travel there. You have to travel over there. There is no walking over there. And you have to go through the loading screen. The thing is, the maps are so small. Like, yes, they're very detailed and all that. But if you optimize your game correctly, look at a game like Batman Arkham Knight. That game had a lot of detail, man. A lot of detail. And that map was a pretty big map. And you can go through the whole thing without basically going through a fucking loading screen. Because they optimized the game correctly. But then you have this small map. This relatively small map. And then you have to fast travel to this location. You have to go to this one. When if they do it, like Arkham Knight or like you see the map right there. we'll throw this image up too. We'll throw this image up as well on there. See, the map is all cut, and those things that look together, the ones that are touching, those are separate. You have to travel there separately, and it's annoying. They could have just all had it together, and it would have been a better experience. Because they have all these missions at like the Brother 1 location, and then I see the same thing over and over again. I already know where all the enemies are. It gets repetitive. The game has so much potential that it just doesn't capitalize off it, and it's disturbing. It's not disturbing, but it's annoying that it went to that when they could have pulled like a Arkham Knight or like Assassin's Creed, where it has this hub world, and you can go into the hub world, or you can go outside and you can go to one map, you can go to the other map, and it would have been better. It would have been nice to have that, but we didn't get that, and it's sad to say it. The shooting is nice. Really, I wouldn't necessarily play the game alone. I would play it with my friends, and even then, I'm running through the story. I tried, Andy, for the first like 3 hours of playing. I really tried to read the story, to pay attention to the story.
I'm proud of you, man, because that's
And then I was like, the game just got too repetitive. I'm just like, I just want to do this shit. I just want to go through it, and I fucking sped run everything. I just fucking ran across everything. It's fucking sad, but I mean, it is what it is. The good thing the game has going for it as a buddy pass. So you buy the game. I think the game is like $30. The game is like $30, and then you buy a buddy pass, or you can buy the digital deluxe edition, or whatever, which is $10 more, and then you can invite your friend to play that game without them having to buy the game themselves.
Oh, that's nice.
So that's pretty nice. I feel like that's a mechanic that they could do that on a lot of games, and it'd be fucking amazing, perfect, And it's great that they did it for this game. It's just sad that the game attached to it wasn't as good as the potential of the marketing.
Right.
It's sad. I wouldn't play this. I'm not gonna finish the game, to be honest with you. I think I'm probably done with the game. I'll probably go to a different game, but sad to see. If you want to cop this, I mean, it's a competent shooter, basically. You want to play with your friend. There's no couch co-op, so you can't buy it for you and your little brother, whatever the fuck. But it's sad, but it is what it is. So, would I recommend this game? Only if it's really, really cheap and you're bored. That's it.
Or if you really like Wolfenstein, because this is
but it doesn't have BJ Blazkowicz. The main character of all the Wolfensteins, he's not in there.
Really?
You play as his daughters, his twin daughters, Jess and Sophie, and he's missing, and they're trying to find him. That's the story.
Gotcha.
I don't know what else it evolves to, because
you weren't paying attention.
Fuck that shit, man. So we're gonna go ahead and take a quick little break, and we'll see you in a minute. Oh goddamn! Oh man, those fucking plantain chips are coming back up.
All right, we'll be right back.
All right.
And we are back to the second half of episode 26.
26, Rainbow Butterfly Toes.
That's right. It would be fascinating to see one of those.
Yep.
Anyway, we're going on to our third and final segment of the evening. What makes us mad?
All right, and on this week we're doing a continuation of the previous last two episodes. The article that we had, the 30 times people were so blatantly stupid. Wait, hold on. 30 times people in Jesus. That's ironic as fuck.
Last week, you couldn't say it.
It's a fucking recurring issue, man. I think I'm on this list apparently. 30 times people encounter someone so blatantly stupid they just had to share. And here we are. And my hair is doing a fucking Jesus Christ. All right. All right. So I guess we're going to do 7, 8, 9, and 10 because they're a little short.
Right.
So, Andy, I go first. Let's see. Number 7. I could sum it up very easily. We were at the shooting range. His gun jammed. He looked down the barrel to see what was wrong.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
I mean, that one's common sense, right?
It's
common sense as to why it's wrong.
Muzzle awareness.
Yeah. Apparently, it's not common sense to people that
What's going
are shooting.
on? Oh, the gun jams. Especially if you pull the trigger and it jams, you don't look down the fucking barrel.
Nah, man, you hold that bitch here, and then you fucking lay it flat on the ground, and you go home. That gun is the ranges now. You don't know when that gun's going to come back and shoot you.
Right.
Because obviously, people don't kill people, guns kill people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't remember what this was from, but there was like some guy on a farm, right? You know, somebody shot at him, or there's like two. He and somebody else were like shooting at each other, right? The one guy tried to kill him, but missed, or something like that, right? And then he killed him, right? And then years later, he went to go cut down a tree, right, with a chainsaw, and it caught the bullet that the guy shot, and then he got hit with the bullet, of shrapnel, and then he died.
Jeez.
Yeah, or something like that. I don't remember.
If you shoot a gun somewhere, never return to that place ever again.
Yeah, that bullet was on a mission.
I can imagine the dude like, I knew I'd kill you.
Mm-hmm. We on number 8?
Yeah, number 8.
Already?
Yeah.
Jesus. Back in my younger and crankier days, I worked with as a oh my god.
Jesus
I
Christ.
Who
wrote this?
Oh, yeah, who wrote this? I worked with as young woman. This is literally what it says. Who was hands down the dumbest person I've ever met.
Ironic.
Uh-huh. Her highlights include winning a basket auction. What? Winning a basket auction included a copy of the Beach Boys album Pet Sounds. And what the fuck? The Beach Boys album Pet Sounds, and complaining because she didn't want to hear a lot of mooing.
I mean, I guess technically that was not her fault. It's called Pet Sounds,
Yeah. On a day she was driving me up a wall, I convinced her to wait to open her bottle of Coke because the bottle said there was a winner every 5 minutes. She was disappointed she didn't win after waiting exactly 5 minutes. I, however, enjoyed her sulky, that one, yeah. X-Files is still on my mind. Scully.
Sulky?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Her sulky silence for the rest of the day. Oh.
That's a smart one right there. This lady wrote this, even though she can't write.
You're right.
Smart. That was a nice one.
The best/worst one involved her chatting with a manager who was African American. She's white. They were discussing their shared slightly uncommon name and then realized their families both came from South Carolina. She thought for a few minutes, and then excitedly exclaimed, "I bet my family owns yours." She was so proud of herself for figuring out that historic connection. The manager didn't say a word and just walked away.
I mean, what can...
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
What? Who thinks that's a good idea, man? Oh, man, Andy.
Somebody that is just very simple-minded and, probably has no intentions whatsoever. At all, ever.
Man, Andy, your family probably owned mines, man. That's crazy.
Yeah, it is. I wonder what happened.
Yeah.
Nope.
Jesus. Yeah, that's disappointing. That's disappointing. Let's see number 9. Why
okay,
do
number 9.
the what?
Number 9.
Number 9. Why do the crossings beep for blind people, but blind people can't drive? What? Oh,
crosswalks.
Okay. Jesus, shit. That shit made me feel stupid.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Well, they had it wrong, man.
Yeah.
They didn't write it out correctly, but yeah, the crossings beep because so people know to cross.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. It's not just a visual cue. It's an audio one. So
You know, it makes you speechless to a point. You
Yeah.
know, I'm like, because they can't see, but good point. They're crossing the road.
yeah.
And even people with eyeballs can't trust the crosswalk because people are driving. And it's the human element. You know, they're...
I could be alone. Shit, I don't even trust myself.
Nope.
Fuck no. I don't trust nobody. Nobody. Let's see. Let's just go to number 10.
Okay,
that,
number
that,
10.
That one wasn't as a good note to end on.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You mean you read it?
What?
What?
Oh, speaking of Reddit, go.
Hey!
We got a Reddit. Hey.
We're on Reddit, too.
Hey.
We'll talk about that in a minute. All right, number 10. When I was in the Navy, there was a cook on my ship. I sure hope so. He once served rare, quote-unquote, chicken. I genuinely didn't tell whether he was trying to cover up his limitless incompetence or if he genuinely believed that rare poultry is a real thing. He was dumb enough to believe it. Another time, he just filled a pan with ground beef and called it meatloaf.
Nice.
Another time, he was supposed to make sugar cookies, you know, several hundred of them for the whole crew. He didn't bother to read the label on the container he opened, and apparently he didn't taste the batter at any point. And he actually made salt cookies. He used up all the remaining salt in the pantry, and we had unseasoned food for the remaining several weeks
Holy
of the
shit.
mission, during which time the captain assigned someone to be the cook's bodyguard.
Yo,
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
that cook I sent him home. Fuck that.
How? They're in the ocean.
Dude, soon as we dock somewhere, John, pack your shit, get the fuck out.
Man, that poor guy.
Jeez.
He's gonna...
Bro,
fucking
for it
waste
to be
man.
bad enough for them to assign a bodyguard, man,
Yeah.
that's crazy, man. That's pretty crazy.
Well, you mess with people's food,
I mean,
you know, and then that's all their supply. He poured
yes,
all
you
the
mess with-
fucking
you mess with
salt.
food,
All of the salt.
what's the root problem here? Who the fuck did they hire as a cook? First off, to serve rare chicken, you know, I mean, either it's cooked, or it's overcooked, or it's not cooked.
Yeah.
Fucking pick one, you know? And then also, if you're making sugar cookies, probably don't put fucking salt in it.
Yeah, because, you
Especially every single salt. All of it. Every
know...
grain.
I mean, he probably couldn't read. This man probably couldn't
and he
read.
made it to the Navy as a cook?
That was, like, to the extent that he could probably do, is cook.
Man, I guess he just wanted that fucking Charger or whatever the fuck they get whenever they sign up.
Charger? Like the car?
Yeah. Or is it a Camaro? Or is that the Army? Somebody's gonna fucking... That's the Army! How dare you?
What do you say?
Navy! It's Charger?
Oh, God.
Yeah, so, honestly, this is probably the stupidest one we've heard so far.
Yeah, man, and we're only on 10.
Yeah.
Is what, third way down?
It's definitely between this one and then the people that couldn't unplug the sink.
Yeah.
That's definitely the stupidest thing. I feel like this list is only gonna get worse, which is actually pretty sad. This
Right.
is not gonna end well.
No, not at all.
No.
But I'm very excited for the continuation of it. What do you guys think? Do you like how we, continue on like stuff like this
How do
instead
you
of
feel
like
about it?
doing a 50 item list in one shot, or we just break it up into the weeks? You like that, or do you want us to talk about other stuff?
Let us know. Let us know in
Yeah.
either the YouTube comments or Gmail, notgoodenoughcast.gmail.com. You can also go to our website, notgoodenoughpodcast.weebly.com.
Look at you.
Hell yeah. You can also drop a comment on Reddit where the Not Good Enough podcast is our thing. We honestly have a whole bunch of shit. The only thing that we can give you other than that is our phone numbers.
No.
We're not going to give you our phone numbers.
No.
So, if you had any feedback at all, you want to get in touch with us, you have questions, we'll answer your questions. It's not like we have a whole bunch of people asking questions.
Yeah.
You know?
I mean, there's no line right now.
Yeah, really no line. So, you know, nobody's crashing our site, you know?
Yeah.
So you're not...
what you did there.
Yeah, there's not going to be a pre-order for questions. Just do it, and we'll answer as fast as we can.
That's right.
You can also hit us up on Facebook. We have Facebook, too. Not Good Enough Podcast.
That's right.
A whole bunch of sources.
All the things.
Yeah. We also want to thank you for listening and watching throughout, you know, our whole lifespan, and hopefully for future episodes as well. Whether you like video or just audio, we try to make it as good as we can for both avenues there. We're definitely gonna hopefully get better in the future, but not good enough.
Yeah, we'll probably never get there.
Nope.
But we're gonna try.
We'll try.
We're making some progress, I think.
Well,
I
yeah.
mean,
shit, we got the soundboard hooked up.
yeah, we get some colorful lights here, like it's so pretty.
It's so pretty. So
And
yeah.
So we're all like, this is great.
This is amazing. And also, watch out, hopefully next week, if you're watching this on the... Shit, today's the 16th, so if you're watching this on the 18th or during the weekend, hopefully sometime next week I'll have the anime episode up. So
Very nice.
we'll probably announce it on Facebook before.
Cool, and you're
up.
attempting video on that one.
Yeah, I'm attempting video. I recorded on my phone. I finally got the video on my phone. Shit was 2 gigs for 15 minutes of video. And then I have to edit that in with the anime. So
Yep.
shit's gonna be
When you record at very high quality, like you
4K.
you were like, I want 4K, I want that
4K
shit to
30
be
seconds.
3D. And then
I don't think it
I'm
supports
like,
3D, but my screen projector supports 3D. That's why I spent $600 on it.
have you watched 3D stuff yet?
I don't have 3D glasses. You can't watch 3D without the glasses, Andy.
Oh my god. Oh.
Oh, fuck. I can't believe you've done this.
Man, you wasted much money. You're not taking advantage of it.
I am. I have the PlayStation hooked up, Andy.
Yeah, but you're not doing 3D.
The amount of porn that I've watched on that screen. The amount of porn. So much porn. So much porn, Andy, that actually my dick did something. Guess what it did? My dick fell off.
Oh, no. I did the... Oh, no, it's not right there.
Everybody do it. My dick fell off.
My dick fell off.
My
There
dick
we
fell
go.
off. I watched so much porn on it. My fucking dick fell off. And
Damn.
it took Tommy Torpedo 6 months to get back on my penis. Like, where it's at.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
Yeah. But now it's all fire. Like the works. Do the fireworks one. Fuck.
Pussy.
Oh my god. Jesus. All right. So we're done with the show. Thank you for
guess this
listening
is it.
/ watching. We'll go ahead and see you next week or any avenue, whatever the fuck. We'll see you. Hopefully, if you like us, please. Let's see, Andy. Was that good enough?
It'll never be good enough.
All right. Take it easy. Have a good night.
I'm a bet.
All right.